Hey Tiger Rock family, Drew Leopard with Tiger Rock here, going to give you guys a once a week video series in addition to your home training and all the things you're practicing on. One thing I've really seen is tons of students already email me in their form some sparring combos and their board breaking, which has given me a chance to give them small private lessons and feedback so that we can continue to get better during these times right now. But one thing I want to do is give you guys some exciting drills to do at home, things that you can work together on. We'll have some live classes coming soon to you guys as well. But every Tuesday and Thursday, we're going to be videoing new videos for each group, XP, our regular core students, juniors, teens, and adults, and then our Tiger Cubs as well. And we'll shoot you guys out videos you can practice on, and then you can send us some technique back for feedback. Every single video we do, we'll kind of have a different technique, which will be our theme. We're going to do warm-up, and we're going to do form. We're going to do different phases of our classroom. That way you don't feel like you're missing out. But our theme technique of the day will be side kicks. And so I'm just going to kind of run this class just like we normally do. I want you guys to join in at any time. Send me back notes, send me back things that we'll give you feedback on, and we'll let Mr. Franken and Mr. Stewart kind of be our examples for today, okay? All right, guys, thanks for today.
Yes, sir.
All right, rise journey, begin.
Choose, commit, grow, achieve, distinguish, influence, transform, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, 10 jump next, ready, and go.
1 sec, 2 sec, 3 sec, 4 sec, 5 sec, 6 sec, 7 sec, 8 sec, 9 sec, 10 sec.
All right, think 5 basic stances. Remember that's first stripe at white belt, but it's good to focus on our foundation. Ready, attention stance.
Sir.
And ready stance.
Sir.
Sitting stance.
Sir.
Remember, knees bent, both 50-50. All toes facing the front, body's up, back is straight. Let's do single punch. Retract that hand, and let's see which one can be faster. Ready, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Double punch. We're going to do 2 different heights. Nose, body. Ready, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Triple punch. We're going to go low, middle, high. Think about different targets. Ready, and go. And go. And go. And go. And go. Next stance we do is front stance. Hands up, left foot out. It's about 4 foot lengths long. Ready, go. Front foot facing the front, other one going at the 45, and then it's shoulder width. So think about our weight distribution, 60-40, shoulder width, hands up, body up. All the stances we're thinking about keeping that spine up and then keeping that confident look at the same time. So we can use punches for all of these. So put your single punch out straight, other one's back on the retracted, square shoulder. So every time I say go, step, hand foot timing, and keep that shoulder width, keep those shoulders low each time we step forward. Ready, on 1, 2, 3, and 4. Excellent, back to your spot. And then for our next stance is that back stance. That's our sparring stance, that's our combat stance. So left back stance, body is streamlined, 70% on the back leg, 30 on the front. Back leg's bent, but you can still be able to pick up your front leg and kick without that causing a problem. So we're still thinking punches right now. Punches and side kicks are gonna kind of be our thing. We're just gonna go front hand jab, just to work on twist and hit with those knuckles. Ready, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then reverse punch to the body. We're still on a competition cycle, although the competition is over. When we do our testings and our individual small group testings, we'll still want you to see, even though we're not going to be doing combinations and partner sparring, we'll have you do some bag drills so that you can still show all of your skills in sparring, your endurance, keeping your hands up, being able to show offense and defense. So reverse punch, demonstrate a point. Ready, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And change legs. We're in a great back stance. Just pick up your front leg slow so you can see if you can pick up that front leg to make the kick happen slowly and down. All right, ready? Number 1, jab. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And reverse punch. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And relax. And balcony. All right, let's do a couple more calisthenic drills and then we'll stretch. So we're kind of giving you an abbreviated version of the flow we use in our classes. So we still want to bring that to you at home, okay? So let's go 10 mountain climbers. Ready, and go. All right, you can find a line. You can do this at home. There's all kinds of different things you can do at home. I know different types of flooring, carpet, obstacles that you have. They can just work on, even their gear bag, they can work on going back and forth. So we're just going to start off just quick steps, right back and forth, working agility. Ready, and go. And time. Forward and back. Ready and go. So as we use targets today, all of you guys probably have targets at home. Beginners probably don't have that yet. So you guys have things you can still work on with mom and dad. You have gloves, you have boards, all of your equipment at home. And then what about your gear bag? What about a pillow? Those are all things that you could use. And time. So you guys move forward just a little bit. So we're gonna work on, put my shield out front. This could be keep on the ground. This could be a pillow. This could be something to jump over, still to work on quick twitch muscles. So you're just gonna jump, turn, and jump the other way, back and forth. Ready and go. Jump and turn. And time. Just giving you guys a little example, and then we'll go side to side from here. And keep your body facing the camera, and then just side to side. Ready and go. And time. All right, we'll move body shields to the side. We're going to use those in a little bit. That could be targets at home. Not everybody has a body shield at home, but everybody's got something, right? And so whether it's Tiger Rock equipment or whether you've just started and all you have is your gloves and your uniform and everything like that, there's still things you can work on. So on stretches, for me personally, I'm going to do a few different stretches every day. Here's some ideas of stretches to do at home that don't take up too much room. So have a seat. Just feet out straight. And grab your hips. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Feet out wide. And then just reach it down, grab your left toe. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and change. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, down. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that might be your stretching. Maybe spend a little more time on each. But other stretches you can do at home. Butterfly stretch. Sit. And then maybe try to get your chest on your toes. Try to create some challenges. Cradle stretch is good. Doesn't take up too much room, but that helps all of your kicks. Helps you be able to point your knee. And change legs. Awesome. And then obviously our yoga style stretches. Yoga stretch, first stretch. Starting off in that child's pose position and plank. And down 1 inch. Cobra stretch. Cat back. And sky dive position. Those two are incredibly important for me. I know if I'm not up and I'm teaching and moving and chasing after the students, then my lower back's gonna hurt because I'm not used to that. And sit across your legs. So right now, you get more tense with everything that's going on. I know those stretches. Breathing's important. Yoga style stretches are important. Really every stretch has different purposes. The first one we did, those static stretches of holding positions, help you be able to kick higher and prevent injury at the same time. But then the yoga style stretches help you to relax during all the strain right now and all the different changes to our lifestyle. And so I know breathing, lower back, and upper back work really help you be able to relax and react and respond, as one of our rise words, differently to every single situation. So that's one of our goals as well. The mental side as well as the physical side as well, okay? And everybody see that?
Yes, sir.
Stuart, grab that body shield over there. So that could be any target. That could be target, that could be body shield. That could be a wave match if you guys have like a practice bag at home. If you're at home, this is siblings too, or buddies that are hanging out. So if there's a couple siblings at home and they want to practice with each other, that's good as well. So side kick is our theme. We're going to work on some strong side kicks, and then we're going to give you some ideas of how to just work on your own. If you're just training on your own, maybe it's just mom, child, dad, child, or just child working on their own because everybody's busy working from home. So just step behind side kick from here. So this time, every time Mr. Stewart counts, so that's the sibling at home, that's buddy at home, and then Mr. Franklin's going to do a step behind side kick. Remember, knee and ankle level, hitting with your heel, and then he's able to be able to kind of tell what his power level is based on what he feels. And get 1.
Next.
2. 3. And change it over. All right. So now Mr. Stewart's going to get him back.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Franklin's going to count.
1. Yeah. Good. 2. Yeah. 3. Yeah.
Excellent job. All right, body shield down.
Yes,
So
sir.
there's a couple quizzes at home that you could do. You could ask them or have you or them email into me. Is some things we talked about, some tips. Here's number 1. What's the weight distribution on a front stance? I mentioned 2 percentages. What and what? Send that in to me. Number 2, what part of the foot do you hit with on a side kick? And then number 3, where does your knee go when chambering for a side kick? Let's see if you guys know the answers to front stance and the 2 side kick questions. What part of the foot and where does your knee go? And you can use this video to be able to give you that answer, right? All right, good. So now some drills at home to work on your side kicks, just in case you don't have any targets. And hitting those pillows might not be too safe, right? So everybody have a seat.
Yes, sir.
Turn over to the side. Pressing kicks are very important because you can work on your foot shape and you don't have to think about balance. Balance is out of the question. So knee into your chest, knee and ankle are to level, and we're gonna hit with your heel. I just answered 2 out of 3 questions right there. So front hand's up, not keeping your shoulder down, because that's gonna create mistakes in your side kick. And then back in, tight. So let's go 5 on each leg. I want you to watch your side kick. Maybe you can send me an email or a text and tell me which one you thought had the best side kick. Okay, ready and go. It's a competition of side kicks. Blade, heel, and if there's a couple of you guys working at home, one could critique the side kick. You could watch for foot blade. You don't have to touch them, but you could give them some tips as they're doing it. All right, roll it over side.
Sick.
All right, left side, knee in tight, and keeping that front hand up, body up. You work on your height, so you can pick how high you want to go. Good form scores are usually based on being smart about how high your kick is. So if you're more flexible, you can go higher and it still looks sharp. If you're less flexible, you can make it look just as good going body level, but it all depends on your flexibility level from there. All right, and stand up, guys.
Yes, sir.
So we worked on strong side kicks on the target and pressing side kicks. As punches and side kicks are kind of a move of the day. Another quiz question for you is, what kind of technique is a punch and a side kick? They're not a rounded technique, they're a what? So you guys let me know on that. And then form work's important. So especially with us being able to do modified testings, we're not missing that April testing. We're still gonna do some modified testings. We'll probably do those mid-April to give you guys some time during this time period there. And then hopefully be back on a pretty good schedule mid-June. So we'll just kind of bump some things back. We'll still be able to keep everybody on task with all their events. But form work, everybody's forms look great at the tournament. So we're gonna kind of count them through form a little bit. I'm gonna count them through the first half of the form so you can see how we can go slowly as a family working on it. Then I'm gonna let them go full speed on the second half of the form there, okay? The first half of the form is really more the first half that you guys see in your own form, especially if you're a white through blue belt and this is all new to you, okay?
Yes, sir.
And
Yes, sir.
All right, think about this pacing as we go. Ready, and 1.
Yeah.
And 2. What things did you learn from competition? What things do you want to get better at? What did you see other people doing? Ready, and 1. Keep your shoulders low. Good, and 2. Timing straight up. Now here's that side kick we've been working on. Ready, and 1. See it. Good, and 2. Body up. 1, 2. Now here's that pop, that pause. Ready, and 3. And go for it. That gives you a chance to shake that foot. Ready, 1. There's that pivot. And 2. And 1. Number 3 rounds. And back leg round 2. And think about where those targets go. So here, you just blocked, then get your hip engaged and target that knife in. Ready, 1. All right, now the rest of the form, they're gonna finish up no count. That way you guys can also study the form movements at home and you pass your test. Ready, and go. What kind of things do you see? What kind of things do you like about it? What kind of things can you make even better? What kind of differences do you see between the two competitors? What kind of things do we require at your level to be able to pass? What equals a good green belt form? What equals a good black belt form? What equals a good white belt form? So this is the adult black belt segment. So if you were a white, maybe white through brown, white through red, and you've not seen that segment, this gives you some cool things to practice on in the future.
Hey!
And
Yeah.
some cool things to look forward to soon. Okay, back to you.
Yes, sir.
Next.
Thank you, sir.
And so 2 more things, and then we'll save more for you guys to work on next week. That way you can just kind of fine-tune focus on what we're doing right now. 2 other things is for white and yellow belt students. So if you're a white and yellow belt and you're testing for yellow or green 1, which we've got some fun drills for you when you become a green 1, is your 1 steps. And so we're just going to show you guys the 2 1 steps, number 1 and 2, for white and yellow belts to be able to practice. So you can use this video in the next few weeks, and we'll give you some different stuff next week. But number 1 step, we'll have an instructor there. You'll say ready. That instructor will step out, and you'll demonstrate your 2 combinations, kind of teaching you how to block. Ready, and shoot.
Yes, sir.
Right, white belt 1 step, number 1, and kick.
Ready.
Right front kick, right outside block, right knife hand,
Hit.
reverse punch. 2-step getaway always. That's something we want to see. That's something we'll see more from the tournament. And then 1 step number 2, hop over left block. Ready, 1.
Ready.
2 punches. crescent, round,
hip,
and then 2-step away. Excellent. So now full speed, 1, then 2. I want you guys to watch. Ready? And go.
ready. Hey, yeah. Ready. Ready. Hey, yeah.
Excellent job. Okay, and then for the final drill for today, we're gonna kind of work on target training a little bit so you can practice those board breaks. I would think it would be cool for parents to hold boards for their children. I don't suggest other kids holding boards for each other, but there's tons of drills you can do without training aids or without having to hold things for each other. But dads, moms, if you guys want to hold boards for them and they can still practice on their strength, that's really good. Or working on a target pad as well. So make sure we go grab a target pad real quick. So we can still work on board breaks just like we did on the body shields. Body shield, we're working on technique. Now we can also work on self-defense techniques and then board breaks on the target pad as well, okay? So if you guys are thinking about your downward hand techniques, which is all ranks, blue belt and above, you gotta break 2 out of 4 to pass testing. We're still watching for those board breaks. We still want you to be able to break 2 out of 4 to be able to move to the next level. Even if you have to video that and send it in to us, we'll still make sure you can do that, right? And so working on your downward breaks and your power, like we kind of worked on before. So Mr. Franklin's here. We're gonna do downward palm heel. Mr. Stewart's gonna count downward palm. Let's do 3.
1, 2.
So we're still working on power, still working on breaking,
3,
and follow through, okay? And you guys can wear your gloves at home and work on those techniques. All right, ready, go.
1, get. 2, get. 3, get.
Excellent. All right, and target pad to the side,
2,
face in front, and then also if you're going to kind of reenact the classes or even send us in some of the classes that you're doing, cool down is important as well. And so that's kind of every class that we teach at Tiger Rock is kind of like a good movie, right? It starts out slow, or it starts out exciting, but the intensity rises throughout. There's a climax, and that's usually your performance aspects, form and sparring and breaking, and then it comes back down to a resolution in our class, and that's how our classes are designed. The resolution is a little bit more of a cool down, right? So being able to relax, breathe, cool down, and take away some of that stress in your day, okay? So for our cool down today, think about some of the stretches we do, but your cool down is gonna be more of static stretching like we talked about. So turn face that way, guys.
Yes, sir.
All right, feet out wide, and try to hold that split stance position. And yeah, it is gonna cause pain. That's important right now, to be able to have a little bit of pain in our stretching so that we can be able to extend those muscles some and be able to kick higher. But it's not just kick higher, it's kick stronger. Kicking high doesn't mean much if we don't have strong kicks. That's why board breaking is so important, to be able to test how much power we're putting in there. And so here's what you can do. For adult students, husband and wives that train together, adults that train with other kids, and then just parents that don't train, that have kids in the program, give them a countdown. Maybe set a 1-minute timer. Time drills are really fun for home. So set a 1-minute timer, go, and have them stretch in that position, right? Here's another one you could do for a cool down, but it also keeps them engaged. Have let's sit back all the way, and then do this. Stretch down all the way. Set a 30-second timer and don't let them buckle, right? So that's kind of gonna be a physical challenge at home. All right. See how far you guys can go. And then once that timer's up, tell them how well they did from there. Okay. And then other drills you can do a cool down, just relaxation breathing drills. Just have them work a back fall. So you guys face the front.
Sit.
And back fall to the back. Good.
Sit.
And then feet out straight, leg all the way back.
Sit.
And then palms up, head on the ground.
Sit.
And then palms up. And just work on breathing and relaxation drills. That way they can kind of escape from some of the things that are going on. And I truly feel like at this moment, there's not team sports going on right now. There's not a lot of activities going on right now. There's not really a lot of other martial arts programs that are doing these kind of things. We're going to keep you engaged. We're going to keep you engaged as much as we possibly can, just like we do in the regular class. We're excited. We feel that, especially right now, with there not being a lot of opportunities to train right now in other things. So cross legs for me, guys.
Yes, sir.
That we can still give you that opportunity, and we can still help you with those things and keep your kids engaged. They need it now more than ever. They need this one-on-one individual course more than ever before, and so hopefully that can mesh in with some of the things we're doing at home. It's scholastically, and this could be their physical part, because it's hard to find that physical education elsewhere, and so we can be that. I even planned on sending this to some of the friends that maybe aren't members anymore or have maybe moved on to some other activities that are looking for our services right now. And so let us know how we can help. I do want you to send in videos and send in class ideas that you have, and then we'll compare that with ours every week. And every Tuesday or Thursday, look out for another email. It'll put out more sign-up Genius opportunities to come on in for one-on-one training. In those one-on-one trainings, it's just going to be you and an instructor at six feet apart, but we're still going to work on all of your testing curriculum, striping, those kind of things. Whatever things that you would do to get ready for the next event, and also just to keep that connection going. And then be ready to send me back some of your forms and maybe some of your sparring drills for a little feedback. Next week's video, once we get our testing curriculum down, all the things you've been working on will still apply. We're going to send some information on how we can do our belt testings, whether it's a one-on-one belt test, or we can do that over video. We'll have some sparring combinations instead of doing free sparring with a partner. Combinations you can do, you can send in or show us in person, and that way we can kind of evaluate those a little bit and see if they look like you're ready for the next level. So stay tuned. We'll see you mid next week, and if you're in for a Sign Up Genius one-on-one lesson for Saturday and Monday, we'll put some out since we've pretty much filled up for those 2 days. We'll put some more out from Tuesday through Saturday, and we'll kind of take this thing 1 week at a time. Thank you for being a part of Tiger Rock.